Hello, Cosmic Explorers. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the mysteries of the universe. In today's video, we delve into the insights of Andromedan contactee Alex Collier. If you're as passionate about unraveling the secrets of the cosmos as we are, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell icon for regular updates on our galactic adventures. And remember, we host a live webinar 3 times a month on a Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, so be sure to visit the link in the description for more information. But for now, here's today's video.
Dear Alex, massive gratitude for your presence and all you do for humanity. Lately, you mentioned Laurie Ladd and her accurate video about our planet, the only planet of choice. So I went there and listened, and now she announced her book, which was channeled by the Galactic Federation of Light. Elena told that this organization is AI. Would you be able to clarify? This would be so helpful. Thank you.
Okay. You know, I monitored the Knight's Telegram channel, so I knew this was going to come up. So let me just say this. There's more to life than choosing sides. That's number one. Number two, not everyone that's a member of the Confederation of Light is controlled and dominated by AI. However, their acceptance into that organization, their standards are a bit lax, which is why sometimes there's a little bit of riffraff. Now, regarding Miss Ladd, ladies and gentlemen, truth is truth, no matter where you find it. You know that it's truth when you hear it, when you feel it. Miss Ladd's presentation that I shared with all of you had a great deal of truth in it. And, you know, she hit on some things that are absolutely dead on relevant to the human expression and the human experience. And I felt that it was important for people to hear it, for perspective. No one of us has all the answers. It's just not possible. Except Source. So, you know, I've not read the book, and I've seen other things from Miss Ladd, which I thought were extremely relevant. You know, do I think that it's her intention to mislead? No, not at all. Not at all. But truth is truth. And what you experience when you hear the truth is a personal experience. It's unique only to yourself. How you feel about it, how you process it, even how you hear it. Now, the dark side is very capable of telling the truth. Occasionally. Okay? The problem is that when they do, they always have an ulterior motive. And then they wrap something up around it that's messed up. I don't get that feeling from Miss Ladd at all. You know, and I just want to add something. I saw Elena's presentation on the Aldebarans. I would like to add some things to that. You know, there is a great deal of similarity between the Anunnaki, the Orion group, the Aldebaran, and the Greys, the tall whites, and how our military and our dark side works. There's a great deal of similarities there. And that's because the the dark side of the matrix, or the matrix, is modeled off of their consciousness. This group, the Orion group, at all. Okay. Now the problem is that occasionally these groups become altruistic for a minute, and they're like, this seems like a good cause. Maybe we should get involved. And then what they do is they approach, they make conditions. They say, yes, we'll meet these conditions because we want to help. And then what happens is when they get involved, they begin to go back to their old programming. How is this going to benefit us? What can we do to get something out of this for our time? Is there a way we can profit from this? Is there a way we can get some leverage? Or so what happens is they start out here and they end up there, regressing back into old programming. Not all the races, but a significant handful do. And they go back to this regressive thinking of control, power over, materialistic, they owe us something, kind of an attitude. Now, the Lyons had a very tough going of it. Our earliest ancestors, when they left their home system to explore, to find new homes, to relocate, because they were forced to. Wow, I mean, that's a story to be told. They really, really had a tough time. They had to hollow out asteroids, small moons, put power on these things, terraform the inside, create artificial atmosphere, and then go. And they had to figure out growing food, everything that they needed on the way as they were leaving destruction behind. That's very traumatic. And the entire race maybe in some areas still suffer post-traumatic stress. That's what I'll call it. Now, the Aldebarans and other groups that go back into old programming, that part of themselves hasn't been healed. Because when you go back into that kind of old programming, you're back into a place of trauma and anger and fear and lack. And lack. And they get all fucked up. And then they do shit. And instead of looking at other races as brothers or sisters, as family, they, because of their fear, their programming and lack and whatever, what happens is they look at them as a commodity. Now, let me explain something to y'all. The worship of the Isness that Mornay shared is profound. It's absolutely profound. Because the message is you don't follow anyone. You don't need to follow anyone. Because we all have everything we need. We just don't know how to find it. Now, genuine mentorship, genuine help is not to do it for you, but to show you how to do it yourself. So that once you do it, you not only heal yourself, but you also empower yourself. And by that very act, you become a leader. And when you're a leader, you mirror those behind you, your immediate family, friends, etc., your leadership. They in turn feel that energy, hook onto that frequency, and become the same thing. When I asked Visayas what was to become of us, his answer was simple: to unconditionally be responsible for ourselves without being coerced by some higher authority. You don't even need the crayons for that. So we're going to get there. We are definitely going to get there. But don't move into fear. And don't overthink all this other stuff. You know, if the Red Queen was here, she'd be fucking dead already. Do you understand? And if she's alive, she's not here. And I know, I hear the chatter. I get people that I talk to. And there's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of stuff. What do you feel? Okay? This is really important. What do you feel? If you're going to go and you're going to download all this knowledge, all this information that's out there, and I mean, it's all over the place. If you're going to do this, you have got to pay attention to your gut check. Your gut check. What's your gut tell you? How do you feel about it? I want to remind you that most of you, if not all of you, have come back in time to right a terrible wrong, which means you've already accomplished this mission, this life, and you've come back to assist again because something didn't go right the first time. So you already know this. You already have experience. Your soul knows this, and your body knows this. The body doesn't lie. Only the mind does. So listen. Listen to your body. Listen to your heart. Don't get bogged down with all this fucking bullshit. Because guys, you didn't come back here to get bogged down with all the nonsense. Okay? You didn't. Sometimes too much information doesn't help because it clouds the issue. And then you overthink it. And then you mind fuck yourself. You take yourself down rabbit holes, and then you get all stressed out, and your body's like, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed. I can't take it. I get all confused. I don't know what's going on. Don't do that to yourselves. It's a waste of energy, and it's a waste of your time. And I sincerely mean that. And for those of us who are vintage, ladies and gentlemen, time flows through our hands like water. It just does. So we have to be mindful of where we focus our energy. Are we focusing on our energy on ourselves? Are we focusing our energy on solving the issue that's here today with the world? Or are we going down these rabbit holes? Well, who's right and who's wrong? You already know. You just don't believe it. But you do already know. You have more than you know. You have more than you know. It's all on the inside. It's all on the inside. Okay, Knights? It's all on the inside.
As we come to the end of today's cosmic journey, we hope you're leaving with a mind full of wonder and curiosity. If you've enjoyed this video and believe in the importance of sharing Alex Collier's messages, please show your support by liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and clicking the bell icon. This simple act goes a long way in ensuring that this knowledge reaches others searching for these cosmic truths. Also, remember to leave your thoughts, experiences, or questions in the comments below. We do read all the comments. Until next time, keep looking up and questioning the universe. Stay curious, fellow cosmic explorers. If you would like to see Andromedan contactee Alex Collier live via video stream, we hold a live webinar 3 times a month on a Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. For more information and dates of upcoming live webinars, please visit alexcollier.org. Please click on one of the above videos to seek more of Alex Collier's knowledge.